Steel wool photography. It's all the rage on the internet right now. So much so that it had us curious as to how it's done. And when we learned it involved lighting things on fire, well...
I'm gonna show you how it's done.
And then I'm gonna amp it up a bit and go big.
For steel wool photography, you're gonna need a few things. A camera, tripod, pet leash or string, whisk, steel wool, a lighter, a first aid kit, and your own personal firefighter. So you'll need to attach your whisk to your pet leash. Then, you're gonna wanna take your steel wool and fluff it up a bit. Remember, the more fluffed it is, the longer it'll spark. Now, as soon as you put it in, if you really compact it, it's not gonna spark so much.
Okay, so let's talk about camera setup. First thing you're gonna need to do is set the exposure so it's slightly longer than the burning of the steel wool. Steel wool burns for about 8 to 15 seconds, so set the exposure to about 10 to start, move it up to 15, play around with it. Next thing you need to do, set it on a tripod and find a friend to help you take the shot.
All right, let's do this. Got it? On the first try, I spun the steel wool all around me, creating a globe. This time, I'm trying out spinning it in one spot to create a circle. It works! For this next attempt, we're adding in a subject to make the photo more interesting. You don't get to do that to a firefighter every day.
That was cool, but until now Amanda's been burning a piece of steel wool about 3 inches in diameter. It's time to take it up a notch and light our larger 12-inch ball.
Ooh, it's getting hot!
Before long, even our firefighter decides to give it a try.
In this next shot, we tried light painting the firefighter with 2 lights. It didn't quite work. Finally, we placed 2 Joby Flare 125 lights directly on him and made sure he didn't cross over himself when spinning the steel wool. Now that's a cool shot. Next up, we rigged a pole to the back of the car using our suction cups and locking arms. Drifting with steel wool, what could go wrong? They always say go big or go home. So to finish things off, we're spinning a 2-foot ball of steel wool. One thing's for sure, it was definitely a bit unwieldy.
Don't try this at home. We're what you call professionals. I've so always wanted to say that.
Warning, steel wool photography may seem harmless, however there is a real risk of property damage due to fire, personal injury, or even death. Trained safety personnel were on hand during filming at all times. This is not meant to be an instructional video. Do not attempt to replicate what you see in this video or try this at home. Seriously, don't do it.